Hello dear student, this is Rishabh Jain. Welcome you all on our channel SPARSH-FEEL the Success. So today in this video we are going to revise the grammar topics mainly for the class in ninth and 10th both, right? Like the class 10th board examination is around the corner, so this video will be very helpful for them. So without wasting time, let's start this. Alright, so very first question we are having is fill the blank with correct options. So we are given a paragraph here. And it is saying that Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru dash born on 14th November 1889 in Allahabad. His father Shri Motilal Nehru dash a famous lawyer. Jawahar dash his early education at home. He was sent to England for higher studies. He dash barrister and returned to India. Now, the very first thing which we need to understand is whenever we are given a paragraph, the first thing you must do is just read the complete paragraph. Don't try to rush behind the answer or try to answer in the very first attempt. The very first thing which you should do is read the complete paragraph. Now after that, read line by line. The first thing we are given, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru dash born on 14 November 1889 in Allahabad. So this is very simple. It is about the past tense. So of course, the past verb will come, or we can say second verb of V2 will come. Was and verb both are V2. Now, the second step, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru is a singular person. He is a single. We are talking only about one person, so that's a singular one. And here the answer will be what? Was. Yep. So this is very easy one. All right. Now the next sentence is his father Shri Motilal Nehru dash a famous lawyer. Was or has. See, what is the difference between was and has? Was tell us about कि वो खुद कुछ थे, किसी का कुछ होना बताया जाता है. That time we use the helping verb like is, am, are, was verb, right? But if we want to tell that someone is having something, right? Someone possess something or something like that thing. So in that case we use the form of has, like has, have and had. We generally say I have a pair of shoes, right? Something like that. So here we are not talking about that his father didn't possess the lawyer, right? Here we are saying that his father itself was a lawyer. So how we are going to take the answer? The correct answer will be what? The correct answer will be was, right? Here also the was will be correct answer. His father Shri Motilal Nehru was a famous lawyer, right? So I think both the answers are clear to everyone. All right, moving on to next sentence, that is Jawahar dash his early education at home. Now here very important thing. Till now जो अभी तक हमने paragraph पढ़ा है, by that we understood that the sense of the paragraph is in past tense. Yes, the complete paragraph is talking about the past tense. So we are going to use the second form of verb, right? We will continue the paragraph in the past tense only, and in past tense we use second form of verb. So tell me which one is the second form of verb, gets or got? Of course it's got only, right? It's got only, G-O-T, which is the second form of get. Get की second form क्या हो जाती है? Got. Gets कब आता? जब सिंपल प्रेजेंट की हम बात करते और सब्जेक्ट कैसा होता? सिंगुलर होता. That time we would have used that. But in this case we are talking about the past tense, so we will use G-O-T, that is the second form of get, G-E-T. Second form is G-O-T, got, right? I hope this is clear to all. Moving on to next, that we are having, he was sent to England for higher studies, right? He dash barrister and returned to India. Now the same concept which we studied here, right? We are talking about the past tense, so we will use second form of verb, that is became. Became will be a right answer, because becomes तो कब आता? जब हम simple present की बात करते, उसमें हम V1 के साथ SES लगाते हैं. But here we are not talking about that thing. Here we are not talking about present simple or simple present or something present tense. We are not talking about that. We are talking about the past tense. So that is obvious to all that V2 will come, and became is the second form of verb, right? So I hope this is clear to everyone present in the class or watching this video. So this will be kind of gap filling, we can say, right? All right, moving on to next slide. We are having some rules to know. Now this is very important. With this we studied in the first slide as well while doing gap filling. But what did we study there? That when we are talking about simple present tense, when we are talking about simple present tense, the formula which we use is that is subject plus V1 plus object and subject plus V1 plus SES plus object. We add SES with the verb when subject is singular. See, I have highlighted it here. When subject is singular, what I said, when subject is singular, we add S or ES with the verb, right? This will be clear to everyone, right? Okay. The next important thing is, if we are talking about the simple past tense, if the sense of the paragraph, if the sense of the sentence which we are reading is in the past tense, the most important thing which we have to remember is the second form of verb. Many a times I have seen that students make mistake in these kind of things, that they put V1 in the past tense, they put V2 in the present tense. So these are the mistakes which takes your marks away, right? So you don't have to make that mistake. This is very simple. If it is going in present tense, just use V1. If the subject is singular in the present simple, then add S or ES, right? It's that simple. But if we are talking about the simple past tense, in that case we are going to use second form of verb, that is V2. I hope that this is again very simple thing, and this we have been studying from last 5 to 7 years, I think, right? All right, moving on to next slide, we are having that is what things we have to remember while doing gap filling. The things to remember point. The things to remember point is, the very first point we are having is the subject verb agreement. The subject verb agreement. What we have to do is the verb must agree. The verb must agree with the subject. If the subject is singular, the verb coming with it will be singular, right? If the subject is plural, the verb coming with it will be plural. The verb must satisfy with the subject. Like I say, he has a pen, right? But if I change the subject with, let me write on the screen, he has a pen, right? What if I say, or if I change this he into they? What will happen? They is plural subject, so this has will have to change into have, because the verb must agree with the subject. So here our verb was has and have, and the subject was he and they. So the main point is the verb must agree with the subject. I hope this is clear to everyone. All right. Now the next point which we have to understand is the part of tense, that check the flow of the tense in the paragraph or line. What you have to do is you have to check the flow, that in which sense paragraph is going, in which sense that sentence is going. If it is going in present tense, then take the complete paragraph in the present tense only and use V1. If the sentence is going in past tense, as it was happening in our example which we took in the starting, so take your answers in V2 form, that is second form of the verb. I think this is clear to everyone, right? All right, moving on to next slide. Now let's practice some questions that will be very helpful for you, right? All right, so here we are having the first question, the news dash spread all over. So first of all, in these kind of question you have to check the option. Here we are having 4 options, that is has, have, is and are. We are having total 4 options. We have to answer the correct one. We have to take the correct one. Now some point is given here. News, scissors, tongs, outskirts, areas, Olympics, pens and arms have s at the end, but these are singular. This is very important line. What I said, that news, scissors, tongs, outskirts, areas, Olympics, pens and arms, these words are having s at the end, but these are singular. ये words कैसे हैं? सारे singular हैं. और ये कैसी form of verb लेंगे? So singular verb will be used. Just now we studied, if the subject is singular, verb will also be singular. So by this statement we have come to know that the news is a singular thing, right? The news is singular. So what I am going to use? Has, either has or is. तो have और are वाला option तो मैंने क्या कर दिया? Eliminate कर दिया, because that will not be your answer. Now understand this sentence. The news has spread all over. The news is spread all over. Now understand the sense of the sentence. The sentence is basically in the present perfect tense. So present perfect tense, what is the formula? Subject plus has, have plus V3 plus object. Yes or no? Right. Subject. So what is the subject for us? Yes, what is the subject for us here? In this sentence, we are having a subject, the news, right? Okay, has or have, that subject will decide. The news is singular, so has will come. V3 spread ki V2 and V3 is remain same, that is spread, right? All over is the object. The news has spread all over, and this is your first option. The answer will be your first option. This is the example of present perfect tense. I hope this is clear to everyone. How you actually have to attempt it, that also you have understood, right? Alright, so you have to remember these words as well. All these words are important. Parallel to these, there are so many other words as well, but these are some words which I have taken from the previous year's questions. So this become very, very important for you all, right? Alright, moving on to next slide. Okay, this one again very simple but interesting one. If someone dash for me, give them my address. Okay, let's read it once again. If someone dash for me, give them my address. Okay, the option we are having is asks, ask, both are correct. Okay, now I'm a bit confused how to answer this, right? Most of the students will be saying this. This is very, very simple. Let me tell you one very, very interesting thing. Someone, somebody, something, some, any, or no. These are those three words which will help you a lot in the exam. These are called indefinite pronoun, indefinite subjects, right? Indefinite noun या indefinite subjects आप इनको कह सकते हैं. Some के आगे आपको क्या ऐड कर देना है? Someone, somebody, something, anyone, anybody, anything, no one, nobody, nothing. Every भी इसमें आप ऐड कर सकते हैं. Everyone, everybody, everything. Let me write these words for you. Just a second. Some, no, any, and every. You can add three words ahead as a suffix into this, that is body, thing, and one. Someone, somebody, something, no one, nobody, nothing, anyone, anybody, anything, everyone, everybody, everything. So these are the subject which will always take singular verb. These subjects will always take singular verb with them, and that statement I have written here as a note for you, as a help for you. And what is that statement? That statement is, as per subject verb agreement rule, someone, somebody, something takes singular verb with them. I hope this is clear to everyone. This has become clear to all, right? So now let's answer this question. If someone, we are clear with this thing now, that if someone is coming, that means what? This is a singular subject and singular verb will come. Now many of the students make the mistake, singular subject will take singular verb. So what they do, they take on the ask, because they think कि asks में तो क्या लग रहा है, s लग रहा है, इसलिए वो plural verb हो जाएगी, और ask में नहीं लग रहा है, इसलिए वो singular verb हो जाएगी. Incorrect. You will get minus mark for this. Means you will not get +1, so that will be ultimately 0, right? Okay, now let me explain you this thing. In the previous slide we studied one thing. What was that? Here in this slide we studied something, the formula of simple present tense, right? So what I'm doing this, I'm copying it again, right? Yes, here it is, singular verb versus plural verb. This is very, very important thing which you have to remember. Many of the students make mistake in this. Just read this very carefully. Verb which agrees with the singular subject is called singular verb, and verb which agrees with the plural subject is called plural verb. I hope this is clear. The statement was simple. If subject is singular, the verb will be singular. If subject is plural, verb will be plural. Now understand it with some example. First of all, before moving on to example, what I want you to read the complete formulas and memorize them. Simple present tense. What is the formula? If subject is plural, the formula will be subject plus V1 plus object. If subject is singular, very, very important star point. If subject is singular, the formula will be subject plus V1 plus SES plus object. So what we understood, that if subject is singular, we add S or ES with the verb. So noun के केस में तो SES लग जाने से क्या होता है? नाउन के केस में SES लग जाने से क्या होता है? वो प्लूरल बन जाता है. जैसे क्लास का क्लासेस, पेन का पेन्स, राइट। सो बॉय का बॉयज़, गर्ल का गर्ल्स, स्टूडेंट का स्टूडेंट्स। तो नाउन जब भी हम बात करेंगे नाउन के बारे में, वहाँ पे तो एस ई एस लग जाने से वो प्लूरल बन जाते हैं। बट इन द केस ऑफ वर्ब, इन द केस ऑफ वर्ब हियर व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, वर्ब के साथ जब भी हम एस ई एस ऐड करेंगे वो सिर्फ कौन से वाले केस में होगा, दैट विल हैपन व्हेन द सब्जेक्ट इज सिंगुलर। सो अंडरस्टैंड इट विद सम एग्जांपल नाउ। अगर आपको अभी भी कंफ्यूजन है तो वो एग्जाम्पल से क्लियर हो जाएगा। जस्ट रीड दीज टू एग्जाम्पल। ही प्लेज क्रिकेट and we made the sentence as per this formula that if subject is singular, subject plus v1 plus ses plus object will come. So on that basis हमने ये sentence लिखा है, he that is our subject, v1 that is play, and we have added s or es with it, right, and object is cricket. So sentence will be he plays cricket and plays will be your singular verb, right. Next, when subject is plural, so in the next sentence they play cricket, subject is plural and they play cricket. So we are not adding any s or es when the subject is plural. So important thing to remember is with singular verb we add s or es. With singular verb we add s or es. With plural verb we don't add s or es. We don't do that, right? I hope this is clear to everyone. All right. Moving on to next slide. Either Sham or his wife dash arrived. Okay, one more interesting rule to note. As per subject verb agreement rule, either or, neither nor, or these kind of things takes singular verb with them. Either or, neither nor will take singular verb with them. Either or, neither nor, what kind of verb will it will take? Singular verb. And we know very well that has, again this is present perfect tense जो हमने starting में example भी लिया था. This is example of present perfect tense. So either Sham or his wife has arrived, right? क्योंकि subject plus has, have plus v3 plus object. Interestingly, in this sentence, either Sham or his wife dash arrived, we are not having any object in this. So let's erase this part. No need of this. So we are having having the formula subject plus has a plus v3, right? Subject we are given, that is either Sham or his wife. v3 that is arrived, that is also given to us. So we have to choose between has or have. So eliminate these two options, is or are, that is eliminated. Is or is eliminated, we have to choose between has and have. Now either Sham or his wife, just now we understood that either or and neither nor takes singular verb with them, so has will be the correct answer. And what answer we will take in this type of questions? So in this the answer will be has. The answer will be has. I hope you will be able to solve these kind of questions. These are very very simple. Even if you revise them a day before the examination, you will be able to crack it very easily, right? All right, moving on to next slide. Okay, so this is some question, these are some questions of editing. Again, this is very very important. Editing plays a very important role in your examination. Class 10 board students, this is very important. Now I don't have words to tell you that how much important it is, but yeah, again it's very simple as well. So we are having 5 to 6 example on the screen. Yeah, we are having only 5 examples on the screen. So what I'm giving you this as a homework, right? So I'm giving you this as a homework. What you have to do is you have to answer these questions in the comment section, right? You will answer these questions in the comment section. We'll discuss these answers in tomorrow's video. For today, let's keep the video this much only because it has become very lengthy video for you guys. So take a break, just try to answer these questions, take a screenshot of it, answer these questions in the comment section. And whatever part we have studied till now, if you have queries in that, please mention your queries in the comment section. I will be happy to answer you in the comment section itself. Okay, after this we will be having some more questions that will be on reported speech. So for that you must subscribe the channel for the next video. I will be uploading it very very soon. By the time, you please complete this editing part and answer the questions in the comment section. Thank you very much guys for watching this video. Hope you will have a great examination. All the very best. Thank you.